Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today. Today we are going to talk about, first of all, Mr. Beaver. And he is a very hard worker. He builds these big homes, they're called lodges, and he carries sticks across the water with his hands or his paws here. And he swims with his webbed feet. And he has a tail that he slaps when there's danger around him. And he's always working hard. He also has a tooth right here, and if it gets chipped, it just grows a new one. And he's always working to saw down sticks and trees with that tooth. And he builds these lodges, these beautiful homes, so he can stay safe, and he likes it to be very comfortable. So one thing I do know about Mr. Beaver is that he never gives up. He sticks with it, just like Stick With It Stan. And this young boy came to my school and he never gave up. When things got hard, instead of just when he had a hard work or anything, instead of giving up and saying, I can't do this, in his head, he'd just say, I'm gonna keep doing it, I'm gonna stick with it. When he went to PE and he was learning how to jump rope, he would, and it was really hard and he kept missing, he'd say in his head, I'm going to keep doing this, I'm going to keep trying and working like Mr. Beaver to stick with it. All right, so we're going to breathe and stretch. So everybody sit in their chairs. And you remember, Mr. Beaver, I'm going to let you sit right down here. And you remember, everyone, the breathe and stretch rules. You keep your eyes very focused. We're not going to look around. We're going to be like the beaver and stick with it. So keep your eyes focused on one spot in front of you. Have listening ears. Remember to keep your lips closed because we're going to practice some breathing, because breathing helps us to calm down. And I know you all want to stretch because stretching makes us stronger and it makes our brain wake up so we can learn better. So sit up tall. All right. I'd like for you to pick one leg and just lift it up for a moment. Just lift it off the ground and put it down. Now lift the other leg, just lift it up and put it back down. Now I see some of you, when you lift your leg up, you're leaning way back. All right, we don't want to do that. You want to sit up tall to begin. Put your feet on the ground. Just pull your shoulders back so you're sitting tall. And this area is open, and we're gonna practice a couple deep breaths now together. We're gonna add our arms. So I want you to pretend like you're holding a platter. So open your palms and pretend like you're like on a cruise ship, and somebody's gonna come around and ask you if you would like a special peanut butter sandwich. All right, so hold your platter, and let's lift one foot up. Ready? Lift it up and down. And lift the other foot up and down. Yeah, that's pretty simple. Now we have to engage our brain and say, I'm gonna stick with it because it's gonna get a little bit harder and I don't want you to give up. All right, so I want you to lift that leg up and keep it up there. Now let's take a couple breaths, keep it up. Ready? Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out, sit up tall. I even see the teachers doing this with me. Sit up tall, breathe in. Breathe out. One more time, breathe in, stick with it. And breathe out. Good. Okay, let's try the other leg. So lift the other leg up. Hold your platter. One foot's grounded now. Let's breathe. Ready? Breathe in. Breathe out. You're using your quadricep muscle. Breathe in, sit tall. Breathe out slow. One more deep breath in through your nose. Fill up. And breathe out. Okay, let's switch legs now. Breathe in, hold for 2, 2, and put it down. Okay, other side for 2 counts. Ready? Breathe in, and breathe in again. Okay, now we're gonna try something a little harder. If you have a chair, just hold on to the chair. See if you can hold on to the back of your chair. Now roll your shoulders back and sit up as tall as you can. And see if you can lift both feet up. See if you can lift them up. Okay, stay here, take a couple breaths. Lift your heart, don't lean back too much. Breathe in, breathe out. Don't give up, keep trying, stick with it. Okay, good. Now we're gonna try something a little harder. You have to come on the floor with me. So come on down on the floor. Okay. Put your hands out to the side. Hold your platter. Don't let your peanut butter sandwiches fall. All right, sit up tall. You want to keep this lifted. We're not going to lean back and hunch our shoulders. Let's sit tall. All right, here we go. Lift one foot. Take a couple breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stick with it. Don't give up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Oh, I see him looking at you. He's watching. Mr. Beaver, want to make sure you're not giving up. All right, let's go to the other side. Hold your platter. All right, just lean back a little bit to keep your heart lifted. Lift your other foot up. Let's take 2 breaths. Ready? Breathe in. Breathe out. Hold your platter. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Okay, now here comes the hardest of all times. The very most difficult, but when things are hard, we don't just give up and throw our paper down and say, I can't do this, right? We're gonna